Willie D Live.
They're gonna build those prisons up because they need bodies in those prisons, and that's what a lot of us need to understand, man. Like they are building those prisons with us in mind.
Yeah.
Every brick before they break ground, and they start divvying up who gonna own what percentage of the prison, and what contractors they're gonna use for concrete, who they gonna use for the landscaping, who's gonna do the electricity.
Right.
Before they get to all of that, they thinking about us.
Yeah. It's business.
How are they gonna get those bodies into those prisons? And so that's why you have a lot of this over policing, and you have such a disparity in Black people being arrested. You hear, one of the things that really run me hot, man, when I hear people talk about, there we go to 13% committing to 50% of the crime again. But what they don't talk about is the profiling, the racial profiling
right.
that attributes
right.
to that disparity.
Right. Exactly. Right. They build prisons with us in mind the same way when they constructed the transatlantic slave trade, they had us in mind. And the transatlantic slave trade and the 300 plus years of slavery on plantations here in America that our forefathers had to endure, it was business. It was corporate inhumanity. And the prison system is no different. We've been here 455 years, I think, 450 plus years. And the goal is still to make merchandise out of us. And I try to preach and teach to these young brothers. They don't want to put me in prison as bad as they want to put you in prison. You 22. They look at you as a strong young buck. They could get a good 30, 40 years of free labor out of you. Man, if you could get 30, 40 free years of labor out of somebody, how big would your business be, Will? And then they wonder why the wealth gap is the way it is. For every $100 that a white family brings in America, a Black family only brings in $15. 100 to 15. But we work for them for 300 plus years for free for it to get to that level. I was in a middle school the other day and I asked, who in here like working for free? Nobody raised their hand. So why would you want to give these people the ammunition that they need to turn you into a 2026 modern day slave? So we got a lot of work to do, brother, to get into the heads of our young people. Because if we can get them to use that brilliance for something constructive, then our communities can be built overnight if we can get them to use that brilliance for something constructive.